So here we are in the big flight cage. And this stunningly beautiful little baby, she's about 4 months now, is our little splay-legged baby from Fluffy and Sprite. She's going to be a monster. She's already quite large. I want to do a little recap here. This little girl up here is Mystery Chick, the one that came out oddly yellow and all different colors. Turns out, see, I thought her father was a double factor dark green. Olive, he's not. He's a gray. And she is a gray also. She's also a spangle, an opaline. And I can't tell with her, it's not really clear. If you look at her facial markings, are they light gray, like a dilute, or are they cinnamon? It's hard to tell. Her younger sister, which looked very like her, is not a gray. She is a light green. She's also a single factor spangle opaline. She is clearly and definitely a cinnamon. She has cinnamon markings on her wings and on her face, and she has little flecks on her head that are also cinnamon. She is daddy's girl all the way. Beautiful. I am so sad that I did not get a band on this girl because she is a stunner. Her older sister I have banded, but her older sister doesn't quite have her size. But she's definitely like, these two are actually best friends now. Fluffy's baby girl with the splayed leg. I do have a band on her, but I won't show her because that one leg, she uses it. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a bird that has splayed legs that were left untreated, but they literally become these useless little appendages that stick out to the side, and the bird can't stand or use them in any way. She uses that splayed leg. So you can see she stands sideways all the time because it sticks out to the side a little bit. But it's a useful limb to her, and she's healthy and happy and very functional. So I won't show her because a judge will take one look at her slightly sideways stance. She's standing on her good foot right now and letting her other foot slide out. And not docker, but she has, I mean, for a 5-month-old baby, look at the mask on that girl and her size. She's sitting right next to Pie. Pie is not a small bird. Pie weighs 70 grams. This little girl is going to be a big one. There's there's Mystery Chick back there. You can get a better look at her. She does not have the cinnamon that her sister has, so I still suspect she might be dilute. But it's so hard to say. We'll see. So anyway, just sitting in here among the girls. I'm getting into the breeding season a little late because I had to go back and retreat for air sac mites because the directions were wrong. So everybody got retreated for air sac mites, and we're having one quick treatment of ranitazole to make sure that our giardia doesn't come back. But everybody's in fine feather. We're all looking a little fluffed up because it's kind of nappy, sleepy time in the middle of the day, and because it's November and it's not warm out here anymore. But we're going to be done with the ranitazole in a couple of more days, and then I'm going to start feeding everybody up because, of course, when they get medications, I can't give them any of their soft food or anything like that. So I'll spend a week feeding everybody up. Here's our pretty little gray baby that I put out here about 4 or 5 days ago. And she is definitely her grandma's baby. Oh my goodness. She is 6 weeks old now, and she is bigger than many of the hens out here. She's really tall. Not really hefty yet, but tall. And she has feather on top of feather on top of feather. So she got daddy's feather and mommy's size, and that's what I was after. And she has a band on, so I can show her next year. But I'm looking around now. The ranitazole does make the hens makes them feel bad. So some of my hens that were looking like they were in season have gone out of season. I mean, their sears were brown or tan, and they've started to turn back to white again. That's, of course, the one that hasn't is that's pastel right there, and I'm really not planning on breeding her. But the one hen in here, who's still showing me some color on her cere, is way back there climbing on the screen. That's little Vision, my not flying Texas clearbody, is ripe and ready to go. She's gotten so much stronger since she was treated for air sac mites. I'm wondering if when she molts a time or two and gets better feather quality, if she will end up being able to fly after all. So she's like ready to go. And another one that looks like she might be ready fairly soon is Breezy right here. I was really hoping for, where is she? Cinnamon, who was all brown and crusty, and then I put her on the on the ranitazole, and she's turned blue-white. So she's, we'll have to wait for her to turn back again. We have a few in here. So basically Breezy and Vision back there. I'm going to breed Vision to Buster, who is another gray. She's a gray-green, he's a gray. But he has, first of all, a beautiful mask, and second of all, nice color. And he's a white-based gray instead of a yellow-based gray. I want to make sure I have lots of white-based birds, because I love, see, there's Crystal right there. I love me some white-based Texas clearbodies. They're beautiful birds. So that's that. And like I said, Breezy right here is still looking like she'll probably rebound real quick once I take the ranitazole away. And she's definitely in the breeding program. She has a magnificent mask. I'm not really sure who I'm breeding her to yet. I had a bit of a tragedy that changes around my breeding plans. Aqua died. So Rainbow, who is she's my biggest bird. She weighs like 95 grams or 97 grams or something like that. Out in the other cage, now has no mate. So strategically speaking, because of her size, she will definitely be put with another mate. So it kind of changes things around. And also Pie right here, who is my only harlequin, is going to get bred to Gray, who has the dot on the back of his head that suggests that he's split to harlequin or recessive pied. So things have moved around a little bit. So I was going to breed Vision here to Blue to put some size on her, but instead I am going to breed Blue to Crystal. She's also, so he'll be in the Texas Clearbody line, but I'm giving him a different female than I planned. So they'll have all blue babies because she's a white-based blue. She's going to get bred to Buster, who is a yellow-faced gray. And the other thing is, I would love to see that beautiful white Texas Clearbody with a yellow-faced gene on it. I mean, the whole breast would be yellow and match their face. It would be very cool. So I'm going to breed her to a yellow face. Now, she's a yellow-based bird, so if she has yellow babies and they have a yellow face gene, we'll never know, but the gene will be in there. And it'll be also coming, yellow-based gene will be coming from Marine and Liney. So so I have two birds bringing yellow face into my Clearbody lineup. So yeah, in here, first birds to breed will be, can you see her cere there? It's still brown and ready to go. She says, ranitazole be damned, I'm ready. And there's look at her mask and her feather. Goodness gracious, you turned out so pretty, Breezy. I haven't decided who I'm breeding her to yet, but I'm gonna have to decide soon.